welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be doing a room tour video for you guys. I recently upgraded some things in the movie room, so I thought it'd be a good time to show you guys an updated look at my movie room. As you know, if you've been a subscriber, you know that I've done a few of these in the past. I looked at my old ones and they were quite embarrassing at the setups I had, but I was a lot younger then, and you know, I didn't have a job or anything, so I couldn't really buy anything myself. But now I'm doing pretty well, so you know, I've managed to upgrade some equipment, not fully, you know, not fully to where I want it to be, but I am still working on it, and it's kind of an ongoing thing. But I really hope you enjoy the setup, guys. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so this is my current TV and player setup here. This is the stuff that I've upgraded in the most recent months. This was around December time. If you've seen my updates since then, you'll probably know I did upgrade to 4K. So I've, you know, started to collect 4K titles now. But this is the TV I got. It's a Sony XE8077. That's the model number. It's a 2017 model. And I'm really happy with it. It's producing really good results. Obviously you won't, you know, the footage on screen's in 4K, but you won't really see the full resolution, but you know, it just looks great. It really does. It looks great. And there's my internet trying to slow down because it can't handle it. But yeah, so it's a Sony, and you know, people say, oh, LG's the best, people say Samsung's the best, people say Sony's the best. You know, it's kind of just down to your personal preference. You know, if you're buying a TV, just make sure you're happy with it, and don't just get a TV because people say it's good. But yeah, so I'm really happy with it. It's a 55-inch, which is probably the biggest I can fit in this desk here. So that is the TV. And then beside it, we've got a Panasonic. This is the UB390. Which is one of the more budget kind of players. I know the 900 is kind of one of the standard ones that you know, is regarded as one of the best. But you know, from what I've heard, you know, it was really just not really the picture quality difference. It was really just the features it had, and I'm really just interested in it for the actual disc playback. I'm not interested for Netflix or anything because the TV has that. So I wasn't really, you know, concerned about what it actually had to offer, as long as the picture quality was good, which obviously it is. So underneath the TV, I've got my Sky Q box, which is the cable service in the UK. So I've got that. The main one's in the living room, but also I've got one in my movie room as well, so I can watch TV. And then next to it is kind of my sound system. It's kind of not most of the time, but it's a Bose SoundLink 2, I think it is. And it's not a full surround sound system, but you know what? It's bloody good. If you don't mind me saying. It's way better than using the speakers on the TV. Put it that way. There's whole more bass. You know, it kind of has the surround feeling where if something coming from behind, you kind of get that idea. So it kind of does the job. I also do use a pair of Beats Studio Wirelesses for headphones for watching movies, which is actually really great, because I think it does 7.1 audio. So you know, it's pretty high up there in terms of the quality they reproduce. And of course, you know, they do have the surround kind of feeling as well. So you know, the Beats are quite good for watching movies with as well. But yeah, so that's the equipment I have. That's the stuff I have. Of course, I've only just got these in the last month or two. But you know, the sound system I do kind of want to upgrade and get proper speakers for. It's just, you know, finding the right ones and finding the cables for them, things like that. So guys, obviously I do have really good cables as well for the TV and the player. I have the 28 megabytes per second cable, I think, which is the highest standard of cable you can get. Basically, the place I got it from, the TV, they did say, you know, we'll give you it for basically buy one get one free. So it wasn't expensive cable, but they were giving me one for free, and obviously there's no point in buying a high-end product if you're not going to get the actual quality out of it because you don't have the right cables for it. So I do have quite high standard cables as well. So you can tell I didn't really cheap out and kind of go the cheap route. I did get the TV on sale as well. It was about £100 less than it usually was. So I am happy with it. So there's my setup, guys. That's the movie and TV section of where I watch and how I watch. So there you go. Alright guys, so this is my random wall of framed things. This is just stuff that I've done. This is Dad's Army, little frame I've got. If you don't know, it's my favourite TV show. So I kind of wanted to have something in the room to do with it. So these are fake signatures, unfortunately, but it's so, trust me, I've looked, it's so expensive, like over 1,000 to get all the signatures, and authenticated. So I do have this. I literally just printed each photo off one by one, and then I just put them together. So it looks kind of cool, and it, you know, it has all the main characters. Then down here we've got two frames, literally $2.50 out of IKEA, so I thought, yeah, I'll just do it. So I've got these films. I need to update it, I need to change these. I've had these there for a while. I've just been meaning to do it. Got another character from Dad's Army down there that didn't fit, and then you can tell my TV's like right there. And then here we've got a Dark Knight framed photocell kind of signature thing. You can get these on eBay quite cheap, but that's pretty cool. Again, obviously the signatures aren't real, but I do have a real signature. Yes, I do. Just to show you, since we're looking at framed stuff and that, I do have a Jessica Chastain signature, which is authentic. I got this last year, I think. It comes with the authenticity certificate. But yeah, one of my favourite actresses, and yeah, I kind of wanted to have like a real genuine autograph, so I ended up getting this one. So I've got that. So yeah, there is the framed wall as well as my signature. And then here, if I take a step back, we do have two Maxi posters. Again, I kind of want to update these, but these are two Star Wars ones. These are below the TV, or above the TV, sorry. But yeah, so we've got two Star Wars ones. I would like to change them, I just need to find some to replace them. So there's that. Alright guys, so finally we do have the collection. Yeah, this is kind of the little corner where everything is kept. So I'm not going to go through the collection, it's not a collection video, but this is just a setup I have. If you're wondering what shelves I have Billy bookcases, again from IKEA. I know a lot of people have these. The thing is, nowadays they've changed the design. I know a lot of people don't know this, but they've actually made them so they're proper bookshelves. And so the thickness of them is really like, it goes far in. So if I take some of the collection out, you'll notice that I've got cardboard holders there. That's because if I don't have them there, oh whoops, I'm ruining the collection as we speak. If I don't have those there, then the Blu-rays go way back here, and then just have everything kind of like that, like way far back, it just doesn't look that great. So I do have pieces of cardboard from the packaging of the shelves actually back there, just to kind of bring them forward a little bit. I'll show you how I've got them organised. So it's purely alphabetical, so I've got like the 4Ks, and then everything's just A to Z basically. But I do have steelbooks, you know, I do have steelbooks in here. So you know, you got like Deadpool, so you got those, you got digibooks together. That's a Departed right there. I've got Standard Amores together. I have everything just jammed together, even TV shows I've recently just started to put together. Just because I wanted to have them all in one place, and you know, it's easy to search and not having to, you know, mess around wasting time trying to find stuff. So I just thought I'm just going to completely alphabetize it and have it so it's all in one place, and I love it. Now I won't do Blu-ray and DVDs together, that's one thing I won't do. The Blu-rays, I don't mind having them all together. I used to have them all by Digibooks, Standard Amarais, Steelbooks, but you know, I had like several copies of a couple films, and it was like 3D or the 2D or the, you know, the Steelbook, and it was just, there was no point. So for me, I like to have them all kind of together. Of course, all the 4Ks are together as well. So yeah, and then some of them, it's kind of inconsistent. All my Steelbooks are in bags, just to keep them from getting scraped or anything. But then some random, like Amarais releases, will be in kind of bags as well. It's kind of just random. I've got a couple of these. I need to get more of these. These are like the slipcover protective things, the actual hard plastic. I need to get more of them, but they're just expensive. So yeah, and I've a lot of Steelbooks. So yeah, down here is generally where I keep my Blu-ray update stuff for the collection updates. So we've got all my 4K titles there to show, and then all of my Blu-rays and DVDs. And then a package I got the other day there, and then Assassin's Creed Origins, which is an incredible game. And then here's kind of a mismatch. It's just stuff I've been watching recently. I got some Bogart there, and then just some stuff that I'm selling on eBay as well. And then more of the collection. So that goes way down here. And you'll see that I've got my Xbox games down here. Couple games that you can't even see. It's not all the games I own. I have a couple digitally on the Xbox, but yeah, I do have quite a few on disc as well. And yeah, that's kind of towards the end of the 2D films. And then down here is the end of my 3D films. But then I also have these Pride and Joys, which is my Zero Dark 30 Plain Archive editions, and the Best Buy Steelbook. But this isn't a collection video, so I don't know why I'm showing so in depth. But yeah, the collection goes down here. That's the start of my 3Ds, and then it goes all the way around there, and ends down there. And then if you're interested, I've got a couple film books. I've got an Indiana Jones one. It's kind of like a pop-out book, which was in the pound shop, so I picked that up. And then we've got an encyclopedia for Marvel. So yeah, they don't really come out that often, but we have them. And then here is the DVDs. So we've got kind of TV shows up the top, little stand-up comedy section. I like my stand-up. Kind of got some sports ones there as well. And then we've got kind of box sets, and then we've got my westerns all down here. Then my war films all the way down there. Down there, and then it just goes A to Z. I like to have my war and westerns together because that's what I usually watch on DVDs, just war and westerns. All these I don't really watch all that often. A lot of these I have on Blu-ray, so. And then these are just recent pickups I've gotten that I just haven't put away yet. I'm lazy. Yeah. I kind of neglect DVD, to be honest with you. I mean, half of these I haven't watched in a while, but I keep them anyway. Most of them I don't have on Blu-ray, it's just there's a few in here that I do. And there's some more stuff that I'm selling there. And then the collection ends down there as well. So yeah, that is the collection, guys. And then up the top, I've got another box set, but then I've also got my pop collection. I don't actively collect these. I usually just get them as gifts, but I do have a couple. So you've got Darth Vader, you've got a Hateful Eight one, a couple Game of Thrones, Joker, and then the two kind of bigger ones. And then we've got my Clint Eastwood box set up the top. So yeah, and then I'm sure you saw this at the start, but my other box sets that I've decided to keep out. So it's pretty cool. So yeah guys, that's the movie room. It's nothing amazing. But you know, it's decent from what I'm working with. So there you go. that's the collection and the setup. Alright guys, so that was the movie room tour. I really hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it's a good enough setup. Alright guys, so that was the movie room tour. I really hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, the whole setup is still kind of a work in progress. I'm always trying to upgrade the little things, like my speaker for instance. I want to try and upgrade and kind of get a better sound system. So there's always little things that I'm trying to upgrade and try to get to where I'm happy with, because I love quality. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed the video guys. Be sure to check out the social media down in the description, so my Twitter, my Instagram, my Letterboxd accounts. Definitely hit me up on all those, and you know, I do post as much as possible, you know, as I can. You know, I do giveaways, I have what I've been watching, pickups that I've had. I notify you when I'm uploading, so definitely worth checking me out on there. And you know, if you tweet me, we'll start talking movies. So yeah, head on over to my social medias and hit me a follow, and I might follow you back. Alright guys, so that was the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and a comment as always, and as always guys, stay awesome. Peace.